We had a great open to Monday Night Raw. Triple H with this awesome video package, and then The Rock shows up, and the place goes nuts. And it was an awesome entrance. And The Rock comes out, and The Rock cuts a very corporate, business-like promo, which you would expect someone from the TKO board to do to kick off Monday Night Raw on Netflix. But it was The Rock, and he still had his Final Boss vest on. He had the People's Championship, and he still had the entrance and the look. So we just weren't exactly sure what he was going to do. And then Jarrett, he acknowledges Cody Rhodes in this promo. And at the end of the promo, he goes over and he hugs Cody Rhodes. And we're like, no, wait a minute. Are we burying the lead here? Like, what is going on? So before we answer this question, let's talk about The Rock first, because not only did The Rock do this, the next matchup was Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa Tribal Combat. Roman wins the match, and Jared, The Rock is the one that puts the Ulafala on Roman Reigns. No attack, no any of that. It was a straight up passing of the torch. Rock is a babyface. Jared, what were your thoughts this whole time, seeing Rock and just watching this whole thing play out?
So confused. And then just like watching it, and it's like almost a feeling of like being deflated. Like they just popped my bubble. I mean, I've been sitting here wondering like if it's going to be Cody and Rock and like how awesome that's going to be. And then these two friggers hug on worldwide global television. And it's like, I don't understand here. Like, when are we kayfabe? When are we not kayfabe? What's happening? So yeah, man, I didn't like that at all. And I'm like telling my wife, I'm like, okay, he's getting ready to attack. He's getting ready to attack. He's here it comes. And then nothing. And they hug, and then there's the oofa loofah that they put on Roman's neck. And it's just like, I don't understand what is happening. I mean, look at poor Paul. Even he's disgusted by it.
Yeah, I honestly don't know. I didn't even know how to feel after watching that. Like, part of me was curious about what's going to happen, and I think after all of this, I don't think we're getting Rock Cody anytime soon or ever at this point. I think they still have seeds planted for Roman Rock, which I think could happen at some point. But I texted Chris, like I texted you this as soon as this was happening. I was like, Rock's not at WrestleMania. Like, this lets me know right now, unless he attacks Roman after the match, which I kind of thought he still would, and then he never did. I thought there is no way The Rock is going to wrestle at WrestleMania this year, because there is no way he would even mention Cody Rhodes' name like that, or go over and hug him, or do the Instagram live thing with him afterwards to show them having a drink together and everything else. Like, it completely destroyed whatever work they did last year, to the point now where I don't see Rock Cody happening at all, which is a disappointment, because that was a match that we were all really looking forward to, almost as much as we were looking forward to Roman Rock at some point.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, like we talked last year, obviously we were upset that Rock was taking the main event away from Cody, but then he turns into this Final Boss character, and we're all like, this is the greatest run of The Rock's career.
Yep.
Like, this is absolutely amazing. And they literally, in a matter of an hour, just like they crumbled up a piece of paper and they threw it away. It's like, wait a minute. Wait, what? Like, I don't know. Like, I'm like you, Andy. I still think there's a big chance that Rock cost Roman the Rumble, or cost him the Chamber, or something, to where he can turn this whole thing around, and maybe he was just, smiling babyface corporate Rock for this night. Okay, I can understand that, and he can sell me on that, because The Rock could, sell us on anything. He's proven that. He can sell me on that, Jared. But man, they did. if they are going to do this story, they took quite a few steps back tonight, man. They're going to have to really, really, we saw them ramp it up last year, Jared, but they're really going to have to do it again this year.
Yeah, I just don't see why, with The Rock and Triple H having the wrestling minds that they do, that they would even consider this, even if they're not going to do it this year, because just like we've all said, that killed it, man. I mean, like, it's gone.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know how they get it back or why they would.
I don't understand why they would even. I mean, at this point, the rabbit's out of the hat. Like, we can't go back. We can't change what we just saw. What we've done.
Put the toothpaste back in the tube. Like,
no. And I think there was a way that they could have tiptoed around it to where, he's like, I did war with this guy. I know how tough he is. I still don't like him, but I respect what he's done with the championship. Maybe even just go over and shake his hand.
Yep.
But the hug is what really, like, when they hugged, it's
over.
Buried the hatchet. Like, they're done. You can't come back from that, which is very, very disappointing.
Well, Rock even said that he was like, I come in peace, like to Cody. Yeah. And then he kind of chuckled, and it's like, thanks, man. You just killed. I mean, we all know that. We all know the fake or whatever, but
right.
Cody is the one that did interviews 2 weeks ago with a dang neck brace on because he took a package pile driver. So he's trying to keep kayfabe alive, but it just, I don't know, man. I don't know.